Whoa, 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 no. All the hotkeys at once? No. Woo, 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 woo. Oh, man. Yo. That was crazy. You ever seen all the hotkeys get hit at once? I did. I did just now. Hey, cheers. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Welcome back. Cheers, Crypto Live with Kung Fu, where we chop through the news, chop through the FUD, stay ahead of the FOMO. We got some mad echo here. What's up, everybody? What's up? Man, so much to cover, so much to do. Always something exciting happening in the world. Is it always crypto? Well, it seems like today we've got a lot to discuss. XRapid in review, Swell in review, XRapid, what happened, XRP price, etc. Good things, great oldies. Thanks for being patient with me today. Oh my goodness, I'm just a few minutes late. I know. I was out running around doing things. I had some errands. What I was doing this morning is actually going to be in a video. So what I was doing all this morning will be in an edit. You guys will get to see what took me so long to get here. Aside from that, we have big things happening. If you guys haven't noticed, I haven't been doing very many edits recently because I've had a couple other projects I'm working on, kind of like behind the scenes, some different things. Anybody else really just kind of all over the place? If you guys haven't noticed my Vata qualities, I was just discussing this morning, but how funny it is. Like, I have so many projects and so many different things I'm working on all the time. Sometimes I just got a tunnel vision. I got to focus. I got to put my blinders on and just get down to it. That's what I had to do for the XRP wrap, and that's pretty much what it means. You know, XRP wrap, I had to focus on it, get it done, make it a priority. And that's how anything is. I have a million projects in the background, and then there's one I'm focusing on, one I'm highlighting and trying to get done. So thanks for the patience. Thanks for being here. Thanks for showing up. 100 people in the stream. What's up? Cheers. Smash that like button. Let's get a little smashing the like button going. That's cool. I appreciate it. Yo. That guy's always a slacker. What are you talking about, Mike? That guy doesn't know. Doesn't get what? Pfft. Let's say hey to the room. Kyle Lozinski first. Kyle, I see you, bro. I see you, Kyle. First. XRP Owl. Hello. Hi. Sean. Yo. What is up, KFN? What's up with you, Kyle? How are you? John Taylor. What's up? Chell Fire. Hello. GL. Richard. Myron. Mario. Tomez. Nicholas. What's up? What's up with the dude, man? Hey, I can't read your name, but hey, what's up? Cyril, what's up? Lady Jalina, Joe, Jason, Larry Las Vegas, Tebow, Corey Ziegelman. What's going on, everybody? XRP 1000, XRP Grind, Kickboy, Seth, Bernardi, Lee, Mitch 88, JD, Teddy Beer. Hello, Carlos, Bricks, Crypto Cougar. What's up, Cheryl House, Shreet. Hello. Diane Palmer. Hello, Cripe. Hello, Mr. D. Tansanasas, Roger K. Oh my goodness. Woo! Clara B. Hello. Stacking Zerps. Cheers, everybody. Cheers. Leonardo, Ivo, Ahmed, Mike Smith, Noel, Cyril, Lee, Camo. Oh, what is up? Tell me more. Tell me what you know. Good day. What's the dealio? What's the dealio with you guys? XRP, 53 cents. The entire market down. Crypto market cap at $215 billion. BTC dominance at 52%. Man, that was really anticlimactic Monday and Tuesday. Really anticlimactic. Boy, that sure was exciting. I'm sure glad we waited all week for that one. It's okay. It's okay. You can say it. You can say you're disappointed. This is a judgment-free space. Where we get to share ideas. Ideas are the true gold, right? An idea that's time has come is unstoppable. Ideas are the true gold. Why do I have sunglasses on? It's not even bright in here. Because I want to. It looks cool. This is how you know you're winning on the internet. Now, do you think it'll drop more? Everybody was wrong. Ready for Ripple to plug into Swift. Before we start hyping the next big thing, let's just take a minute to review what's happened, okay? Before we get in the next hype cycle, let's take a minute to review what's happened. You know, honestly, I'm kind of glad that on Monday when XRapid came out, we weren't screaming like little girls throwing our arms in the air and yelling about how excited we were. I mean, I know we were. I know we are excited. XRapid's live, etc. But this version of XRapid Live feels about the equivalent of the non-live version. It feels about the equivalent of the non-live version of XRapid. I'm just saying. I'm just saying what you guys are thinking, okay? So, yes, maybe that was a little bit anticlimactic. Let's be honest. Let's be honest, okay? There felt like there was a lot of hype going on, a lot of hype, and people are ready to now say, what happened? What happened? Where'd it go? Maybe you were one of the people, you know, screaming like a little girl when XRapid went live. You know, somebody suggested that I run through the streets of Austin screaming XRP Moon, and I thought, if anybody would do it, it would be me. I would totally do that. I would do it. I'm not saying I wouldn't. I'm not saying I wouldn't. Now, let's talk about this for a second. Don't stop saying I'm not excited, okay? I'm excited. Let me be who I am. Let me be what I am, okay? You guys, we have a nice special relationship here. Don't mess it up. Don't mess it up, boys and girls. That's right. Yeah. Maybe it went live 3 weeks ago. Maybe it did. It probably did. It probably went live 3 weeks ago. It's just been chilling. What are we really waiting for? What are we waiting for? Why is the price dropping? What happened in review? I think it really did go live, obviously, whenever we saw that uptick from 27 to 50. In a sense, you could say that's live or testing, or it's not. It's just whales. We don't really know. We don't really know. It would be hard to tell. But thinking about this as a silver lining, it means you have a chance to get more. It means you have a chance to get more. It means you have a chance to, if you believe, if you're a believer, round of applause. Round of applause for those that really believe. That's right. That's right. An idea that's time has come cannot be stopped. Cannot be stopped. I think you guys are confused. I'm not hyped. I'm super hyped. I'm as hyped as I was before this weekend. Honestly, I didn't think that we were going to take off. You know, I felt like everybody was excited about it. I wanted to be excited too. You know, I have been wrong before, so I can expect I might be wrong about a lot of things. It's happened before. It's happened once or twice before. But what are we really thinking about here? What are we really thinking about? This is exactly what we kind of expected to happen. Kind of expected, in a sense, another cycle of people getting a chance to let go. Weak hands being shaken free. Weak hands shaken loose. I love Zen Quones. I was going to do, you know, my YouTube channel used to be really more focused on like movement and Zen Quones. Literally, a lot of my channel was Zen Quones, movement. What's so great about a Zen Quone? What is great about a Zen Quone? Anybody know? It's an interesting idea of like suggesting a paradox, right? Zen Quones are like a suggestion of a paradox, basically giving you insight into the possibility of you being wrong. Sorry, I'm trying to look up something really quick as I'm talking to you guys. Yeah, I was trying to look at one of my favorite Zen Quones. I can't find it exactly. A Zen Quone. A Zen Quone. Okay, it's basically like if you were a Zen student way back in the day, a Zen master would give you a Zen Quone. And what it does is it highlights paradoxes in the mind. So most of the time, we use like engineering metaphors. We use metaphors to engineer a specific thought that we want to bring insight or revelation into an idea. A Zen Quone's the opposite. A Zen Quone highlights a paradox. It highlights two opposing ideas, and it shows you how absurd holding on to either of those ideas is. Now, let's be serious here, folks. This is Zen Quone time. It's Zen Quone time. XRP Zen Quone. XRP Zen Quone time. Smash the like button. Smashy the like button. Zen Quones, very simply explained, are an idea that stimulates and challenges your attachment to a anything, an attachment or an expectation to two opposing ideas. Now, XRP just gave us a quone. XRP just gave us all a quone. It showed us the opportunity to have this low price, this dip in price, this lack of support, and we also know what the technology is for, right? The technology is for, that this long, arduous conversation that we're continually having about XRP and the solutions it brings, the refinement of blockchain technology, the refinement of cryptocurrencies, the established status quo, recognizing the benefit of cryptocurrencies and what they can provide as far as utility. The first time we've seen a software company offer a cryptocurrency that provides utility to the legacy financial institutions. It's big stuff, right? It's pretty exciting things to think about. In reality, it's kind of like a Zen quone. It's kind of like a lesson or a teaching that's been sent our way, right? And the opportunity it gives you is interesting. The opportunity it gives you. It gives you an opportunity to learn. It gives you an opportunity to evaluate two truths that oppose each other, two truths that are conflicting, a paradox, if you will, a paradox. What up, Joe? What's up? Is there ice cream in this quone? Am I right? Am I right? XRP will go up when the players say so. I smashed it last night. XRP is the hybrid crypto that will trigger mass adoption. Silence before the storm. So thinking about XRapid price, or XRP price, thinking about XRapid going live, people maybe expecting something to move, some prices to move. Don't let this deter you. Don't let this confuse you. Normally, I think people are probably fresh to this game. They're probably just now looking into it. They're just now looking up what is XRP, what is Ripple. They might be just showing up to the conversation and thinking like, well, XRP sounds good. It's in that third spot. What about Ethereum? What's Ethereum? You can see that there's still a very real incentive for Ethereum to keep trying to buy their way back into that number 2 spot. People are just being introduced to crypto. It's such a changing narrative. XRP's recent run-up and their price going from 25 cents to 50 cents, that alone is good. That alone's a strong enough indicator from the outside looking in, right? Most of us are also focused. It's hard not to be focused on yourself as ego beings, as egocentric focused beings. But try to imagine thinking about something outside of yourself. I know it's crazy. I know it's completely bonkers, but there's a whole world out there. Whole world out there. What do you think they're thinking about crypto? That's a good indicator as to what's really happening. If you're really zoomed in on this subject, maybe you're thinking like, oh man, we didn't hit some crazy price on XRP. I don't know what's happening. I'm kind of having a dip in expectations or something like that. But if you zoom back and look, what's happening with crypto right now, from the outside looking in, pulling back a little bit further from the outside looking in, XRP is still in a really good position, right? The first crypto digital asset to go live with a software company offering the remittance services through their token. You have a good price jump about 2 weeks ago now, whenever that was, the 30th or 20th, I don't know. Good price jumps. We have good news around the token. So what can you expect in the future? What can you expect moving forward? And that's what we're going to look at. That's what we want to highlight today. What can we expect moving forward? What happened over the weekend? What's happening right now? If you spread out the total supply of XRP, that leaves a little over 300 ZERPs per person in the US alone. Yeah, it's beyond our control. No, totally it is. It totally is beyond our control. It's always a few months away, says Ripple Stillskin. That's hard. That's hard. I know. I can relate to that. Woo! Take it to the moon. Thank you. Preach it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Is she? Andrea, are you in the stream? XRP grind. Farewell. What's up? XRapid's about lowering the volatility. The more it's implemented, the more stable we get. And yeah, the price goes up. That's exactly what we said yesterday, Jack boy. Jack Levy. Jack Levy, thank you. That's exactly what we said yesterday. I feel like I need to keep these on. This just completes the look. I feel like we said this exact same thing yesterday, and it's true. The xRapid going live didn't give a big return like you thought maybe, but it does open up the platform for banks to try it out. The more banks that use it, the more volume, the less volatility. Less volatility, more banks use it. More liquidity. It's a snowball. It's literally a snowball headed down the hill, just rolling down the mountain. Hello. Hello from Houston. Let me get a hotkey. Let's do it. XRP Moon.
XRP Moon.
Hotkeys for the win. Hotkeys for the win. So let's go ahead and jump over to the news. Change out glasses. Breaking news. Okay. What's happening in the news today? Good times, great oldies. A wave of mobile tax hikes squeeze Africa's poor to indulge governments. Interesting. Let's look at this one. Exchange Roundup Tether. My buddy Ross Albright's been in jail for 5 years. Honestly, never thought we would see here my friend on the front page of News Bitcoin. Been in jail for 5 years. Ross! No! No! Man, let's get him out of there. Chrome extensions on the news. We got Chrome extensions in the news. We got the CFTC chair explains why U.S. has regulated Bitcoin futures but not Bitcoin ETFs. And let's look at that for a second. Sounds good. And also, let's go look at charts really quick. What's happening here in the charts? And let's go. That was horrible. That was a rough freeze. That was a rough freeze. I left. I had time to go. I had time to go and come back. Alrighty then. Let's look at this BitInfo charts first. This is one of our favorites. We're going to drop in Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP as the highlighted what we're looking at. And we have market capitalization, but I want to actually look at the average transaction fees. That's what we normally look at. And it looks like about the same as we've had for a while. So Bitcoin, blue, Ethereum, red, XRP, orange. And you can see here average transaction fees. Ethereum spiking slightly above Bitcoin here. That was a while ago in August. We've already seen that. And again here, late August. Still looking at Ethereum and Bitcoin. Obviously, the more expensive transaction fees for what is going on with the network. Why is no one talking about this stuff? It makes no sense. XRP, the base right here, you can't even see it. You can't even differentiate it from the bottom. That's how cheap it is to use XRP to build on it. So thinking about using XRP to build smart contracts, to build enterprise solutions, it's very easy to see, you know, very good likelihood, very good potential still. Woo! Thank you, Larry. Larry, Las Vegas. I ordered my Nano through Link yesterday. Thank you, Larry. I appreciate it. I appreciate the support as well. It means a lot. It means a lot. Chisme says, please post XRP Moon hotkey audio file to Twitter, bro. Please. Okay, you're right. I'll do it just for you. Why not? So I like this. I like this BitInfo charts. It does show a lot about. The average transaction fees, median transaction fee, block time, market capitalization, average transaction value. That one's exciting. Average transaction value. They don't have XRP on here. I don't know why they don't show this one. Do they have it on here? They're not showing XRP on either of these, even though I have it selected. So we can't see that one. We have median transaction fee. Doesn't have XRP on there either. Median transaction value. None of these have XRP on here. This one does. Nope, it doesn't. I lied. So it doesn't have XRP on all these. It doesn't have them on all of these charts, but it does have a lot of that data sometimes. And if you're missing out, oh hey, look, XRP wrap. That's on Spotify. Wrong page. If you go look at the XRP charts page, This is where you can find any of that missing data if you want. Woo! The ledger volume. Let's see the volume on coin market cap. XRP volume right under $1 billion at 916 million, and ledger volume on their charts is only at 700 million. $200 million difference. $200 million difference. So what's happening with the difference here? Where's the real numbers? Where are the charts? We don't know. We don't know. It's hard to say. What did you do to Kickboy? Why did you block Kickboy? What happened? Hello, hello. I thought APL was a scam. It is. It's a complete scam. It's got John McAfee now partnered with them. That's red flag. Red flag. Red flag. If anything, red flag. Ripple just uploaded this video, says JD. Let's check it out. Ripple dropped today. Is this from Swell yesterday in review? So we can look at more of this in a second. It looks like they made a video about what Brad always says, which is
XRP move!
XRP move! Hockey's just out of control today. Looks like they made a video about what Brad always says, which is that it's easier to fly money to another country on a plane than it is to send it. And they decided to make that into a video. That's pretty funny. I support this video. You can't spell Apollo without LOL. Good one. Got him. Got him. Good one. Kind of a long video. Yeah, we can watch more of it. I like what they started off with. I like how they started it. It means a lot to see. They're recognizing, I think, that there's a lot of marketing that needs to be done. Not only... You know what's an interesting change, an interesting transformation that happened recently inside of Big Pharma was big pharmaceutical companies would never usually advertise to the consumer, right? They would never advertise to the consumer, and things have changed. Now they advertise directly to the consumer. Probably there should be laws around that, but either way, what's really important to think about is the laws surrounding these advertising to consumers are not there yet. So people are still doing it. I could see them advertising directly to consumers saying like, you know, look, this is great. You probably want your bank to use it. Ask your bank if they use RippleNet today. That's kind of like I could see that. It's like a pharmaceutical ad that hasn't hit yet. Ask your doctor about Zoloft today. Like, all right. This is on the Ripple Twitter. Is that, that's... David Schwartz doing the floss. I'm pretty sure David Schwartz is flossing right there. He's doing the Fortnite dance. Wow. That's funny. This is awesome. All right. All right. Good work. Ripple's concluded. That's a wrap for day 2 of coverage. Swell by Ripple. Good stuff. Good stuff. I'm not worthy. You know what, guys? You know what? If only we had some more GIFs of David Schwartz doing the floss dance from Fortnite, I think we might have some better price movement, honestly. That's what I'm thinking, you know? That's what I think is a big gainer. It'd be a big gainer. We just hit 53 cents inside Binance. So here we go, 53 cents inside the 2-hour window. If you look at inside the 2-hour window, You know, seeing the 62 cents that we hit on the 30th. This is the day before Swell, Sunday night. We hit 62 cents. No big deal. Then rolling over to today, and we're at 53 cents. So just looking at this week from Sunday to today, we've seen a little bit of a loss. There's some support found here at 50, but if we go further back, there was support found at 43 when we had a really good drop there. Who's buying and selling right now? Who's buying and selling? Is it the banks that we just brought in with the partners, or is it whales running mass manipulation? You'd think it'd be easy to tell, but it's not. And then also yesterday, this article came out. I was just reading it. Forbes talking about bots running the show. I thought that was interesting to look at. Oh, it was Wall Street Journal. Did we look at this yesterday? I think we might have looked at this briefly yesterday. Bots are manipulating price of Bitcoin in Wild West of crypto. And that's pretty much what I think is happening. Wild West of crypto, bot manipulation. I think we covered this. We brought this up and we didn't read the article, but we recognize that, yes, there's a lot of, and this is why there's still a lot of problems with this whole thing. The whole thing. Because the NASDAQ said that they can't trust some of the metrics, right? So we don't know what the metrics are. You can't trust some of the exchanges' outputs. What does that mean? Well, it means that it's very easy for bot manipulation to run rampant. And because we don't have any of the oversight or regulatory clarity we need, then we're not going to experience the investors flying in until they know it's a little more regulated, right? Why would they want to jump into something that's just been manipulated by bots? Now, we know that bots are allowed in NASDAQ. In fact, most of their bots are legit and running, they're trading for them. In fact, if you don't trade with a bot, people are saying it's ridiculous these days. You can't do manual trades anymore. You let bots do a lot of the big, stock trading brokerages using bots all the time. It's part of the deal. So is this going to change? Are bots just it's the future? You can't stop them. It's hard to say. Speaking about bots, I was thinking about getting this. You guys seen this thing? This little robot? It's like $200. So about 400 XRP for this little robot. It learns or something. It's like smart. It's got AI. I was thinking about getting one and getting a stand right here or something so I could yell at it. So I could be like, I don't know what I would yell at it, but it seems like that's something I could do. Put that bot over here, give it a little spot on the channel. A little stand right here maybe. I don't know. It looked kind of fun. Bots are taking over. Maybe they should be doing the trades for us. I don't know. What up? I only trust myself. Yeah, it's true. It's true. A mobile Furby. That's pretty much about what it is. It drives around your desk and it does nothing. It really does nothing. It really doesn't do that much. When do you think that this become a standard? These bots. I saw another one that was coming for. I think Sony's making one. It's like $3,000 for like a robot dog. A robot dog. This one's called Vector. This robot's called Vector. Right here. Vector. Yeah, it looks pretty cool, honestly. You can talk to it and it buys, I don't know. It charges itself. It drives around. I don't know. Maybe that's something I want to get into. So XRP charts, news, exciting things. What's happening? Is this a Zen Kwon moment? Are we learning about, you know, ourselves and about the expectations we had? So we're starting to think, people are starting to doubt that we can see $1. So CoinGape 7 hours ago says XRP takes a big hit. Will it reach $1 before the year end? Oh my goodness, how goalposts have changed. Don't tell me you didn't change your goalpost, okay? I saw it happen. Don't lie. Everyone's changing their goalposts now. You know, people saying crazy high numbers. All of a sudden, they're saying $1. People are like, $1? Can I get $1? I actually just saw someone yesterday or 2 days ago found one of my videos and they commented on it and they asked a question, and I just happened to watch the video, like trying to reference the question, like what are they talking about? I found some video I made like a year ago. Literally a year ago, a video about XRP. It's like at $1.50, and I'm talking about how great a deal it is. How great a deal it is. I'm like, oh my God. I have to recognize the fact that we don't know. You know, nobody knows. I'm really excited about XRP, more so than any other crypto, more so than any other digital asset. We can definitely see that it's been a long, arduous road. No one really knows. A lot of people are excited, as they should be. Some people are a little bit more excited than they should be. I don't know what that deal's about. You know, bottle it up and sell it, though. Bottle it up and sell it. Get it out there to the peeps. What's happening? XRP drops. These type of things, as we've talked about in the past, looking at the way the crypto market functions, looking at the way that legacy financial markets function, it's easy for us to see the two metrics, and we referenced this before in the past because we looked at this Yale study breakdown, and they looked at the metrics causing price movement, and we reference this study all the time. It's very simple. Very simple. Go ahead and tell us all about it. Oh, wait. I'm telling you about it. Oh, what were we looking at? Okay. It's very simple. The only two things that move the price are the momentum and speculation. That's the only two things that move price right now. Momentum and speculation, right? So there's momentum. We've seen momentum up to about 60 cents, but now we're seeing momentum down. There's speculation that XRP was going to take off because of XRapid, and that speculation fell through. Now, because these are our biggest movers in the market right now, speculation and movement, our momentum, I mean, we can see that maybe they're not working for our favor right now, right? They're not working for our favor right now. We're headed down. We're headed down right now. I got to say, inside this last minute, we did drop below 53. Now we're at 52.74. No big deal. XRP, as far as like its life cycle and its value, it's going to go up and down. If you go look at the history of oil, which we've done before with one of our favorite sites, which we drop the name of all the time because it's just such a great site. I'm surprised it's not like just the #1 site on Google, but #1 site on Google. But the volatile history of crude oil markets, I use this infographic in my redunk 20K XRP vid because it makes sense. The volatile history of crude oil markets. The volatile history of crude oil markets in quick review. Event timeline, when they discovered oil, you know, in Pennsylvania or in Spindletop Hill near Beaumont, Texas, over 100 years ago. Over 100 years ago. Some of the first prices I can see, some of the first prices I can get on this graph are around $1. But I know because of other research I've done that we were seeing barrels of oil for 50 cents. Literally barrels of oil for what we're paying right now for XRP. And then looking at this 100-year life cycle of oil, getting up to about $1 in the 50s, 40s, 50s, it's $1. Seeing about $11 for a barrel of oil in 1973. Seeing about $35 for a barrel of oil in 2000s, $14 in 1980, in 88 maybe, 35 in early, wait, no, 35 was early 80s, $35. And 2000s, and by the time we hit the 2000s, we're already seeing upwards of $60 a barrel. 2006, oil hits a record high of $78 per barrel. 2006, two years later, crude oil hit a record high price of $147 per barrel. And this is the life cycle of crude oil being introduced to the market, being introduced to the consumer, letting the ecosystem be built out around it, developing the network and the roads and the literally the infrastructure for oil to be used. There's a very long life cycle of it gaining value. But then, check this out, even better, 2008, $147, 2015, $50. 2015, $50 for a barrel of oil. So it's not just up forever, right? The supply and demand is based off of the supply and demand. That's why it's called supply and demand. Okay? Now, the price does not necessarily just go up forever. The price of oil came back down after the high peak in 2008. The global financial collapse caused the prices to plummet by 80%. 80% of the prices dropped after the global financial crisis. Weird. What else happened 2008, 2009? The peak of the price of gold, the peak of the price of oil. Also, same time, we have the emergence of blockchain. The peak moment, the price of oil, same beginning moment of blockchain tech. We're 10 years later from that now. We're 10 years past that day. We're about 27 days away from the 10-year anniversary of Bitcoin. If someone was to say maybe the people who built Bitcoin also built XRP, and maybe the people who built XRP realized it was a solution for a problem that we didn't have yet. And if Bitcoin's a problem and XRP is a solution, how much longer do we have to wait for them to announce that, or for that pivot to change, for that pivot to shift? Would it be a 10-year anniversary type of thing? Could you see 10-year anniversary? Bitcoin falls. XRP dominance. Honestly, it's like a blank slate right now. There's a lot of possibility. The network's launched. XRapid's live. We talk about it being a snowball as far as more volume, less volatility, more liquidity, more likelihood of providing liquidity for smaller corridors, the more growth. It's basically like a big open platform. I'm not deterred at all. I'm not deterred at all by this price drop. In fact, I'm excited. I'm so long on XRP, and I have not yet seen a single piece of information change about why I'm long on XRP, right? Nothing's changed. Nothing's changed other than the short-term narrative of what's happening today and what's happening tomorrow. And unfortunately, we were never expecting something crazy to happen in that short amount of a time. And if it did, if you woke up tomorrow and XRP was at $100 or XRP was at $10, if you woke up tomorrow and XRP was at $2 and that happened overnight, would it make sense for you to sell? Would it make sense for you to sell if this is the beginning of the life cycle of XRP and you wake up and it goes from 50 cents to where is it the first time it hits $1 right here? And it took a good while for oil to do that. It took 50 years for oil to double in price. But then it only took another 50 years for it to times by 10. First 50 years, doubled in price. Second 50 years, times 10. If you woke up tomorrow and your oil was at $1, your XRP was at $1, why would you sell? Why would you sell? I don't know. It's a good question. It's a great question. It's a great question. So thinking about bots or manipulating prices of Bitcoin, the Wild West, it's out there. We don't really know it's happening. How long until price move? Hard to say. CFTC chair explains why U.S. has regulated Bitcoin futures but not Bitcoin ELFs. The chairman of the U.S. Commodity Future Trading Commission has explained why Bitcoin futures have been approved in the U.S., but Bitcoin ELFs have not. Why? Why? Why you do me that way? Why? Man, hotkeys are only good if you can use them and they work. You know what I'm saying? Hold on while I find hotkeys. No, don't worry. Don't worry. I'll do it. I'll fix it myself.
No. No.
Ah, yes. No. No. Bitcoin futures versus Bitcoin elves. More broadly, the SEC, with their oversight, the goal is over capital formation markets with a big retail focus. Ours at the CFTC, our focus is on risk transfer markets, and we are always focused on derivatives, and a lot of that is institutional trading. So we are focused on institutional investments. They are focused on retail. All right, there you go. Straight from the horse's mouth. Is this going to be as soon as we like? Is this going to be an overnight type of thing or a long, arduous road like oil's price climbing over a long period? Bitcoin futures, Bitcoin elves still being discussed. People talking about stable coins still, launching stable coins. Who's using a stable coin? How do I cash out? Etc. etc. Exchanges looking at how to manage this really arduous landscape of appeasing to regulators, gaining consumers, appeasing to regulators, gaining exposure in the market. It's hard. You can see it going back and forth. Back and forth. What is up? What is up? Any news on Backed? Any news on Backed? Most XRP fanboys are living in fantasy land. We sit around and daydream about what Brad Garlinghouse had for breakfast and what his favorite color is. I think it's blue. I think his color's blue. Yeah, you know what? I don't have time to do that. Honestly, my goal, my dream for the KFN army is not only to stack your pocketbooks, to fill your pockets with gold and riches, but also to get you physically and emotionally prepared for the onslaught of life, because that's real too. That's real too. Part of being the KFN army, soon we're going to start dropping way more videos that are focused on excellence, impeccability in movement and in physicality focus in a physical medium. I think that's important. I think it's important for you to be able to stay alive and enjoy your life well enough to see your gains and your riches work for you. No, 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 says, what? Who said that? Kickboy says, tell me if this sounds wrong. XRP almost hit 80 cents, then Binance crash, and day xRapid goes live, bot manipulate price. No one else confused by that. xRapid almost hit 80 cents in Binance, then Binance crashed. The day xRapid goes live, bots manipulate the price. No one else confused. I think honestly, no one really knows what's happening with the price and with that movement and with the depth of the trade and buy orders right now. But I would say it could be people expecting to cause FOMO and ride it. It might have been some whales hoping to kind of trigger some FOMO. It didn't really work out. Everyone that's in XRP is already in it. When it hit 27 cents, we all went ham. And people that are just now brand new to the conversation, like if you're a lurker in the background and you've never been into a crypto live stream, welcome, cheers, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, and ask some questions, jump into the group, see what's happening. Most of us, I think, have been here long enough, over a year plus, 2 years plus, that we're not going to FOMO in on Sunday night or Monday. I teased you guys and said I'm leaving to go buy more on Monday and left the house to go downtown. I didn't buy any more. Actually, in all honesty, no one knows what's really happening with the price. It's hard to say. It's great to see so many people are excited about this space. And I'm excited people are into this conversation. They want to take part in the conversation. They want to ask why. They want to ask why the price would go up. Why would the price go down? What are we going to see here? Who's Shane Ellis? Who's Vincent Wilson? Who's Kung Fu Nerd? What do these people know? Do they know things? What do these people know? Do they know things? Let's find out. That seems like the name of the game. And in reality, no one really knows. I think people want to talk as if they do. And I'm excited to listen to people talk, because believe you me, people can talk out here. They could go all day. They could go until they blew in the face. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't change anything. Money talks. Money talks. It doesn't matter how many partners we have. It doesn't matter if like the king and all his royal men are hanging out in the Ripple Labs, office, cheersing. If they're not sending money through the ledger, it doesn't matter, right? So the ledger is great. The XRP ledger is sleek. It's efficient. It runs more efficiently. It costs less money to use. It is obviously way better in so many ways, but the narrative around the ledger is not changed yet. There's still a big divide. There's still this tribalistic focus on bash this other coin. I don't like it. Oh, bash this other coin. I don't like it. Oh, bash this other YouTuber. I don't like them. Too bad. Too bad. They're all here to stay. The sooner that you can realize ILP is key, we can all pick whatever coin we want. This crypto space is going to come through with or without your support. What coins move are going to be the ones that have actual utility and function that they offer to consumers. They offer to a network, a service that works. Now, who's offering a service? Who offers a service that works? Who has a functional ledger that you can use right now and build on? The narrative, as bright and loud as it sounds, like, woo! Woo, 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 woo! As loud and bright as the narrative is, all you have to do is some research, and you can see what's happening, right? People are obviously hyping two things. Crypto is not working at all, or crypto is great, buy Bitcoin. Which Bitcoin? They don't even know. They don't even know what part of the conversation to focus on if you ask which Bitcoin. Now, the narrative eventually will change to highlight XRP. That's what we kind of saw this weekend, the beginning of this narrative changing, the beginning of people who are actually professionals in the space, not just Yahoo YouTubers that are selling you shirts and hats and yelling like little girls. Real professionals that have influences in the world, they will start participating. And when they start participating and this narrative changes away from like, whoever's playing in crypto now to whoever's playing in crypto in a month, that's going to be a big change. This is a cusp. This is a threshold. Either you gave up yesterday and you left and you're not in the stream and you'll probably never get your gains, or there's three options. You left, you gave up, you stuck through because you're a believer, or you're brand new. You're brand new or you're a believer, congrats. You gave up, I'm not even talking to you. Farewell. Farewell. Yeah, don't listen. It's like it's just like that. Yeah. In Japan, in Japanese culture, there's these two sayings, tatame and hone. And tatame and hone are these ideas that they recognize they're intrinsic to everything, right? They're intrinsic to everything. Hone and tatame. Now, these two qualities that are intrinsic to everything, they're both in every single individual thing. So every single thing has its truth and its facade. The tatame is a facade and hone is truth. Every single thing, like I as an individual have my truth and I have my facade. Every single one of you has that. Like programs, items, software applications, XRP ledgers, hone and truth. Now, every single thing has this paradox built in. And that's what we were talking about at the very beginning of our stream. We talked about Zen quones, about these opposing ideas, this paradox and what's happening. You can't have crypto as a scam and digital assets as a solution at the same time. You can't. You can't have crypto as a scam and digital assets as a solution at the same time. It doesn't work. So there's opposing perspectives there that lead to a flash of insight. A flash of insight. Now, what does that flash of insight look like? I tweeted this out yesterday. I said something about like you can't admit you have a problem until, hey, look, there's me doing things. I got this microphone. I got this new microphone for street interviews. That's pretty cool. Hey, there's my girl. She's cute. Look at that. Look how cute she is. She's so cute. That's some really good lighting there. Some really good lighting. Okay, what am I looking for? I'm looking for... Did I retweet it 2 days ago? Hold all.